Hey folks, I want to show you this game between me and CASEFLYER. This was a real interesting game. I ended up dominating them. I think the final score was like 19-7, so I fucked them up. But it was a real interesting game. I like how I played this game. Made a lot of smart moves, intelligent moves, good decisions. And once I got a hold on them, I didn't let it go. Once I got them, that was pretty much it. So this is how it all unfolded. I moved my pawn up to E4, that is, I believe. He moved this pawn down to E5, and I threatened his pawn on E5 by moving my knight up to F3, and he just protected his pawn by moving his pawn down to D6. So I threatened his pawn. I figured, if he take my pawn, I got my queen there and I got my knight there, so we can exchange pawns. But he decided not to do that. He wanted to basically threaten my knight. And I didn't really give a fuck because I don't really like knights all like that anyway. So he could have had that. But I decided to, push my pawn up and threaten his bishop. And then I moved my other pawn up because I was trying to trap his bishop. So he moved his bishop out the way. And now I move my knight up to G5 because I see that my bishop here on, I think this is C1, is protecting my knight. So his queen can't take me. So he threatens my knight, and I move my knight up to E6. So now I'm threatening his bishop, and I'm threatening his queen. So he got to make a decision. Of course, he decided to move the queen down and threaten my knight. And I gave my knight protection by moving my pawn up to D5. He moves his pawn down to C6, basically trying to push my pawn here. He want to take this pawn so that my knight don't have no protection, and then his queen can take my knight. So what I did was I gave my pawn more protection by moving my other knight up. And this is what I knew he was going to do. I figured, I was trying to think 4 or 5 moves ahead. And I figured, let me see how smart this dude is. He might be a real smart cat. He might be a dumbass motherfucker. So let me see what he's going to do. So I moved this up because I figure he would take him. I would take his pawn, leaving my knight exposed, and he would take my knight, and then I will move this knight here up here, put him into check, and then take his queen. That's what my plan was. That's what I was trying to do, and he fell for the trick. Look, I knew he would take that pawn, and then I would take him and threaten his queen. And I wasn't sure if he was stupid enough to take my knight, but he figured that, oh, his knight no longer has protection because the pawn is gone. But he don't realize that once he does that, I'm going to put him into check and then take his queen. Check, motherfucker. What now? Give me that fucking queen. Now the score 10-4. I'm busting his fucking ass. 10-4. So he take my knight, and I say, okay. And I'm going to put you into check. My pawn protecting me. Check. That rook over there, mine. Check again. 11-7. Give me that fucking rook. Give me that fucking knight. Made this motherfucker quit. Score was 19-7. Bust that fucking ass. What? What? I gave him the fucking business. Schooled this boy. Talk to me nice.